to Lifelines with Liz. Thank you so much for tuning in today. You are well appreciated. I say happy weekend to everyone, and thank you so much for being part of our community. Lifeline with Liz is for everybody and anybody. And please don't forget to share this program. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to visit our website www.lifelinewithliz.com. So please, we look forward to hearing from you. If you have something you want us to talk about, topic, or you want, prayer, you want prayer, or you just want someone, some kind of counseling. So please feel free to reach out to us on our website. And also, this program is not about religion, it's not about culture, it's for both young, old, female, any culture, any religion is for everybody. So everyone is welcome. And again, thank you to everyone in the community of Lifeline, those who have been subscribing, those who have been joining us, and those who tune in during the week, to continue to support us. All those financial support, thank you so much. All those emotionally support, all those encouragement, thank you. I love hearing from you through Facebook, through YouTube, and even on our TikTok. I love all the amen that you do, all the comment that you make. Thank you so much to every member of community, because once you subscribe, you become part of our community, and we'd love to continually hearing from you. Thank you so much. And again, welcome to Lifeline with Liz. Hope your year is going well. Hope your weekend is going wonderful. And I'm happy to see and hear from everyone that has been joining in, that has been part of this community since the beginning. And I hope you will continue. Don't get tired. We have a big plan coming up, and we have a great thing that we're planning, and I know heaven is going to help us out. Again, happy weekend, everybody, and welcome to Lifeline with Liz. This program is to inspire people, things that people can't talk about, people that they are afraid, people that there's no, avenue for them to let their opinion or their matter be heard. That's what Lifeline with Liz is for. So please, when you're listening to our program, I want you to keep that in mind. Nobody knows it all. I don't know it all. I'm learning as we go along. So please, it's for everybody. So if you have something you want to share, you have comments you want us to talk about, or you have topic that is bothering you, topic that nobody, you don't know where to bring it, hey, welcome to Lifeline. That's what we are for. And I'm looking forward to seeing all this wonderful topic. And thank you to all those that have been sending different topic, different idea. Thank you. It is well appreciated and loved. But today, our topic is balancing your life. Wow, balancing your life. It's funny, even everyone, no matter how much we are organized, how much we are, on time, I will say, or particular. So we all need to step up, to step back. We all need to just take a breather. We all need to reflect. We all need to look back, because no one know how to do it. To be honest with you, I don't, unless you have, a PA that work on your time, that actually help you to. Sometimes schedule can even overlap if your PA is not, careful. So our topic today is balancing your life. How do we balance your life? Actually, what does it even mean to balance your life? Balancing your life means that, distributing distributing your time, your energy, and focus across important area, life, physical, and health. You see, that's what it means to balance your life. To be able to distribute your life, intentionally distributing your life accordingly, to prioritize what is most important. Because we as human beings, we intend to want to do too much at a time. We intend to want to do too many things at a time, and it's only one person. Imagine, they always say that, no person can stand in two places. So you want to take care of the child that are home, you want to be at work, at the other time you want to cook. It's just, that's three things for one person to do. How do you balance it? How do you distribute? Which one is most important? How do you, because when we are trying to balance our life, we also need to look into our physical ability to be able to balance it. We need to look into our health to be able to balance our life. We need to know which one do we need to put more focus in. Mental well-being, even that's part of balancing your life. Relationship and personal fulfillment, because you said we are all human being, and we have goals, we have things, as soon as we wake up from one day, we've already thinking about tomorrow. Okay, what am I going to do? We haven't even finished today, but we're already thinking about tomorrow. Okay, what fulfillment do I have? But along doing all these things, along trying to balancing this, and then is to be able to distribute them equally instead of, or rather than, neglecting one aspect for another. Okay, which one is not important? Is it not important for you to take care of your children? Is it not important for you to cook, to have food in the house? Is it not important for you to go to work and make money to be able to feed your family? Even add up those three things. How do you navigate it? How do you do it without neglecting one for the other? How do you not overlook one? Or which one do you think that should come first? You see, that's where it comes to, when it comes to balancing your life. Those are the things, like, how do we distribute time? Because we don't only have 24 hours in a day. And out of that 24 hours, let's remember we are going to sleep. We need to find time for ourselves too, to be able to recuperate, to be able to recharge ourselves. So how do we distribute it? How do we balance it? How do we work on it without neglecting one for the other, without forgoing one for the other? And how can you balance your life as a human being, as a person? Because when you say balancing your life, it's not for you. You're not working on someone else's schedule. You're working on your own schedule or your own time. Because anything you do, when you balance your life, is going to affect you, whether you like it or not. Physically, it's going to affect you. Mentally, it's going to affect you. But when you are not in a good place, you cannot distribute your time properly. When mentally you're not okay, you cannot even, because when we as human beings, when we are not mentally okay, it's hard to be able to achieve anything. It's hard to be able to balance anything, because it's like everything is just jumble, everything is just mix up, everything is just chaos. So that's it. That's why, as human being, when we are balancing our life, we need to look at all aspects. We cannot neglect one for the other. We cannot say, because you want to take care of your family, you want to take care of your education, so you're going to forgo sleep. When you study to that education and you don't sleep, then mentally you're not okay. Physically you're not okay. So what is the point of all the time, all the sleepless day that you are, all the sleepless night that you have not taken care of yourself? What is the achievement that you're going to have? Because you have neglected one for the other. At the end of the day, it means nothing. It means nothing. Everything has failed, because then you're not in a good state to achieve the goals that you want to achieve, because your body is not properly rested. It's not well rested. It's not balanced. You have not balanced your time. Nothing is going to work out, because nothing is in the order that it's supposed to. So how do you balance your time? You have to first, make time for activities that recharge you. As like, okay, exercise. What activities recharge you? What can you do to recharge yourself? Because we are not a machine. Even a machine needs breaks. When you have a machine that's let's start simple. You have a blender that you kept it running for 24 hours, just 24 hours that you have not stopped. Let me tell you something. After, let's say the blender lasts 20 hours. After 20 hours of working non-stop, he's going to show you some kind of error or something like that, because it's continually working. You have not recharged it. You have not give the blender time to rest. You have not let the machine, the mechanical time, make the blender to be a blender to work. You have not allowed it to recharge. You have not allowed it to work properly. So now imagine that you are only running on blood and water. That's what we are, blood and water. All these things is just so delicate. Our body is so delicate. But when we don't recharge it, you cannot balance your time. But when you want to balance your time, you need to make time for activity. You need to first take care of yourself. Because you want to do all these things, you need to first take care. You need to make sure that physically you are fit. Mentally you are fit. Spiritually you are fit. Do you understand? Because when you are not fit, you cannot balance anything. When you are not fit, when you're not in a good state, you can't do anything. All you're going to do is just have so many things that that is there, but it's not accomplished. But so when you want to balance your time, you make time first for you, self-care, you care for yourself. Then you make time for activities that recharge you, activities that give you in a good state of mind. Some people like to wake up in the morning. You know, I didn't understand it. Like I see people going to the park so early in the morning to run laps. I'm like, wouldn't they be tired all day? Then until I start, then that's when I know that those activities, even though if it's 30 minutes, if it's 20 minutes, that's your time, that's your me time. That's time for you to recharge. Sleeping is not necessarily is not the only thing that we need to do to recharge ourselves, but you need to make activity what works for you, because this is you balancing your time. What works for you? What activities work for you to recharge you? Exercise. Eating healthy. Some people don't eat meat because they feel like it weigh them down. You are the one that know what works for you. What healthy thing do you need to eat? Okay, in the morning, I can't have heavy breakfast because it's going to weigh me down. But you should not skip breakfast. Have yogurt, have your granola with yogurt. Have something that you know that will recharge you, because you know your body. I don't know your body. I cannot tell you what your body needs to recharge. I cannot tell you how your body needs to recharge. But you know your body. But that's first of all, the most important is what you know yourself. You know what your body needs, what do your body need to recharge, and how do your body recharge? You know, are they sleeping properly? Let me tell you something. You can say, oh, okay, I can manage on 3 hours of sleep. It's a lie, because if you don't get enough sleep for your body to recharge, when you get up to do things, to go, before you even complete one task, you're already tired, because your body is not completely charged. Your body is not completely recharged. And do enjoyable hobby. You know, you see, things, because like I say, before you start any activities daily, make it a habit. What do I like to do? What will give me joy for? Because in order for you to be able to proceed to the important stuff, to the things that you have set up, the goals that you want to achieve that day, you need to first make sure that your body is in a good state, mentally, physically, you know, and spiritually, your body is in the right place to be able to perform those activities that you need to perform that day, that be able to do the things that you need to do that day. So you need to be able to do what you need to do. You need to be able to just know what hobby you need to recharge yourself, what activity you need to recharge yourself, what exercise you need to recharge yourself, what kind of food that you need to recharge yourself. You know, and then also, you know, nurture connection. We cannot do it alone. I always tell us, we are creation that need other, that we need each other. You know, supportive friend, people, you know, people around you, and then, you know, family that will encourage you. You don't want family that will put you down. You don't want family that will tell you you can't do it. You don't want family that in the morning all they do is drag you down. All they do is make you even feel worse. All they do is make you not want to do anything. You want people around you that will support you and that will support your well-being, because when you don't have the right support, when you don't have the proper support, trust me, your well-being, it cannot be good. And then how can you balance it when you don't need the support that you need, you know, that will help you? Okay, I need to take the kids to school, but who's going to help you to get the kids ready in the morning? You can't be getting the kids ready and also be the one cooking. So you need to know that, you know, like there's so many different things, you know, people that can help you, that can support you, you know, family, friends, you know, the right people, not the wrong people, because sometimes we surround ourselves with the wrong people that, you know, at the end of the day, we end up not achieving anything. But you need people that will encourage you, you know, to encourage you to support your well-being, to be able to distribute your time properly, to be able to help you in achieving the goals that you have set for that day. And also create a schedule, because you see, we like to work in our head a lot, and then we realize that the way we have things in our head is not the way that it comes out when it's in reality. You know, create a schedule, set a realistic goal. Though, okay, there's only 24 hours in a day, but you remember that in that 24 hours, there's time that you will need to sleep. There's time that you will need to eat. There's time that you will need to take a break. You know that, because we don't take that into accountability when we are scheduling ourselves. We are so busy wanting to do like 20 things in a day. But we forgot that it's not realistic because we are not superman and superwoman. We don't have the we are not energizing body that runs. We see we need to be able to stretch ourselves, create a realistic goal. Okay, this is what I need to achieve today. How realistic is it that by the end of the day I can achieve it? And also, oh my God, my people, learn to say no. Learn to say no. Learn to say no, because the fact that you say yes to everything, even though, okay, you already have goals, you have your plan, you have schedule that you want to follow, and something else just happened. I know I'm not telling you not to help people, because we are meant to help each other. We are meant to support each other. But you want to distribute your time properly. You want to balance your time. You want to be able to achieve the goals that you are set to for yourself. Learn to say no to commitment, because once you commit to something, then you will be you will be obligated to not want to follow it, want to follow the commitment, want to achieve the commitment. You learn to say no. It's not everybody that say, oh, can you do this for me? If it works, help them out. Of course, that's what we are for, to help each other out. But if it doesn't work, if realistic, you know that, okay, by the time it's 6 p.m., I won't be able to even finish what I've already have scheduled on my own schedule, then don't say yes. Because then when you say yes, then you become overwhelmed when you cannot accomplish that thing. Or when at the end of the day, instead of the answer that is going to come out without you saying it will be no, because it's not possible. Because of the time that you have, because of the schedule that you have. But we intend to want to overdo things. Don't overdo it. Don't say yes when you know it's not possible. Learn to say no to commitment that you know is impossible for you, because you are one person. You are not, you see, one person cannot start in 2 places. It's not possible. If it's possible, we will clone ourselves to be able to achieve the goals that we have daily, to be able to do so much than what we are doing. But we are one person. Even twins have their own schedule separately. So you learn to say no. Set realistic goals for yourself. Because you are trying to balance your time, your life. You're trying to balance your life, because once you don't balance your life, your time, your life cannot be balanced. The life will be in chaos. It will be all over the place. You will be overwhelmed. You will be overstressed. So learn to say no to commitment that you know you cannot do. Even the simplest thing. I say, I think if you are not sure, say no. If you say no today, doesn't mean yesterday you won't be able to help them out. Doesn't mean tomorrow you won't be able to say yes. So learn to say no to commitment that you know you cannot do. And don't overextend yourself. Don't overextend yourself. Don't overexert yourself. Oh my God. Oh, I must do this, I must do that. And you know that your body is tired. Your body is asking for rest. But because you want to please others, because when you don't balance your life, everything you do cannot be complete. When your life is in chaos, you cannot achieve any particular goal. Everything will be like, I've done. And it's become a mess. So don't overdo it. Don't put too many things on your schedule that you know is impossible. Don't set yourself unrealistic. Set a realistic goal of what, okay, I need to do 6 assignments. If you haven't finished one assignment, don't jump to the other because, okay, now this idea comes to me. No, put that idea aside. Finish what you have started. Then go to the next one. That's being realistic. That's taking a step at it. Because when your life is not balanced, nothing else works. Everything else is all over the place. Then you end up leaving everything half undone, half finished. So, dedicate time to be present and aware. Dedicate time to be present, even when you're dealing with your children. Oh, okay, because we don't know how to balance our life, we rush through everything. We rush through life. We rush through dealing with our kids. We rush through, our job, so that the job is not done properly. Which can, include meditation. Don't rush. Don't, be present. Take time out. Reflect. Take a step back. Breathe. Take a breather. You understand? Because sometimes, in order for you to reset, all you need is to take a deep breath. and you let it go. And you take, meditate. A lot of people, they need that 30 minutes meditation. Some people just need to take a deep breath, to say, okay, and then reset themselves. Reset the situation that look like chaotic. Sometimes when you are doing a project and it seems like you're running out of time or you're not achieving the goals that you want, one thing, take a step back. Take a breath. Sometimes you need to manage the stress, because when you are stressed, when you are going through stress, you can't balance any line. The stress will overwhelm you. The stress will overcome you. That everything that you thought you are achieving, you have not achieved anything because you are stressed. But when you take when you give time, when you are aware, because you have to know yourself. Okay, this thing that I'm doing, even just as simple as it being you cooking, and you say that while you're cooking, you are overwhelmed. Take a step back, turn down the stove, whatever you're using, turn it off, leave everything. Give your time, meditation, be present and be aware. Okay, that this thing is overwhelming because it's not, you're rushing. Everything is not working the way you're working because you're too, or because you're running against time. Because when we run against time, we stress ourselves. We overwhelm ourselves. And when we overwhelm ourselves, our life is not balanced. Nothing is balanced. Even whatever we're doing is not balanced. Everything becomes chaotic. Reflect on what truly matters. Reflect on what truly matters to you. Because first of all, if you cannot take care of yourself, if you cannot balance your life, you cannot help anybody else around you. You cannot help your spouse. You cannot help your partner. You cannot help your children. Because first of all, you need to first know what matters. Reflect on what truly matters to you. Guide your choice and align your daily life, with your priority. Which one comes first? Is it me eating breakfast that comes first, or me helping the children to get ready for school? Which one is priority? Okay, now if you say helping the children is priority and you don't take care of yourself, then how do you want to work on empty stomach? How do you want to have the energy to help the kids? How do you want to make, prepare breakfast for them if you yourself are not even thinking of eating breakfast? So you need to first, know what does really matter. Even the daily thing, like, okay, I'm going to bed tonight. What is my activities tomorrow? What do I need to do? Because you want tomorrow to be balanced. You want your life to be balanced. When your life is balanced, your children's life will be balanced. When your life is balanced, your spouse's life, your partner life will be balanced. When your life is balanced, when truly you know what really matters to you, and you take care of yourself, then guess what? You'll be able to perform well. Your job life will be balanced. Because it's a step. Because once your life is not balanced, nothing else can be balanced. Your home cannot be balanced. Your community cannot be balanced. Everybody around you, your job cannot be balanced. So you need to know what is priority. When you do, before you step out every day, before you go to bed, okay, what is priority? What is my goal for tomorrow? What am I going to do? What is the plan? What do I need to do? And also, create distance boundary, between your works and your personal life to prevent a burnout. You see, I don't know, we human beings, we intend to mix business with pleasure. We intend to mix everything together. We don't even know the difference when it comes to that. We don't know that, okay, personal life is different. Okay, this is my personal life. This is what I need to do. It's how I need to schedule it. Just because you have work schedule doesn't mean you cannot have personal life schedule. Because when you don't have schedule and you say, okay, let me come to when I come from work, I will start thinking about it. No, it does not work like that. Nothing is going to be balanced like that. You need to make sure everything is separate. Okay, this is the schedule for work. This is the schedule for the home. You understand? Because when you balance, when your life is balanced, when you're able to balance your personal life, when you're able to balance your work life, everything works together. Nothing will be so stressful. Nothing will be overwhelmed because everything will have time. You don't say, okay, because I didn't finish this work at work, let me bring it home. Guess what? You've already used it to affect the schedule you have for home. How is your life going to be balanced when you cannot separate both? When you don't know, okay, at my business, okay, I have a shop that I'm going to close at 6, but you say, okay, I didn't sell much today, let me stay till 7 o'clock. But you forgot that you have kids at home that you want to go home and cook for. You have a schedule that you already set at home, but because you did not separate it, because you did not balance it, because you forgot it for whatever reason, or because you didn't put it on your schedule, then everything runs together. So you get home, you're rushing, you're screaming, you're yelling. You become a tyrant in the house because you have not balanced it, because you have not, and now you're burnt out, you are exhausted, you are just angry because you are not, your body is not giving time to recharge. Your body is just to keep on running like a machine. And when our body run like a machine, trust me, it will burn out. It will get tired. So balancing our life as a human being is very important as individual. Even as when you are in school, as a college student, as a high school student, as an elementary, it's important for us to balance that. And most importantly, as an adult, male and female, it is important for us to balance our life, because when our life is balanced, when everything is set accordingly, mentally we will be okay. Emotionally we'll be okay, physically we'll be okay, because when we don't realize, it's like all these things work together. Our physical, our mental, our spiritual, our even and everything work together hand in hand. Once one is affected, everything else is chaotic, everything else don't work, everything just become overwhelmed. Even when you talk to people, you will talk with anger because your life is not balanced. So everything, you just angry at the whole world, because nothing is the way you plan it to be, because you first have not set a realistic goal, you have not scheduled yourself, you have not reflected, so you are burned out before you even start, and you have not achieved anything because you are burned out, because you have not balanced yourself, you have not set a realistic goal to yourself. So we as human beings, we as blood and water, we need to balance our life. We need to set a realistic goal. We need to know that all these things, you see, from our head to our toe, it works together, inwardly and outward. It works together. So we need to make sure we take care of ourselves. That's how we can balance our life. That's how we can balance our home. That's how we can balance our children's life. Because you see, the thing is, like, our children, we don't need to teach them before they start to absorb things that we're doing. If you are a mother that's always running all over the place, everything, your home is chaotic. When you're at work, everything is chaotic. It's going to reflect on your children. And guess what? The children, they will end up emulating that as well. If you're a father that nothing is balanced, you just run around and you achieve nothing. You set a goal, an unrealistic goal for yourself, and you're constantly complaining, you're constantly angry, you're constantly bitter. Guess what? It's going to reflect on your children. And then when reflected, because that's what they see, they're going to absorb it. So we, as an adult, it is very important for us to balance our life. You see, that's why I've given us some pointers that we need to balance our life. Physically, mentally, spiritually, all of it work hand in hand. We need to reflect, how do we balance it? How do we do it? And also, don't hesitate to ask for help. No man is an island. No one can do it. Don't hesitate to ask for help. Seek professional help. If I've talked to friends, it's not working out. I've talked to my partner, it's not working out. Seek professional help. There's nothing wrong with it. I know some of us from the island background, from different culture, we intend to think it's wrong to want to ask for professional help. It's wrong to have. No, asking for professional help does not make you a bad person. It doesn't make you any less of a human being. It doesn't make you less intelligent. It just means that it even make you smart, because you need help and you ask for the help. But when we think we can do it all, that's why we fail. That's why we fall. That's when we are constantly just growing in anger, growing in upset, growing in extortion, growing in just like, you see, because when you are overwhelmed, when you don't get the right help that you need, then you intend to give up on life. Then life become, a tax. It become a chore, not something to live anymore, not something to enjoy. It become a choice that, let me just live it for the sake of living it. That's not even how we are created to live our life. We are created our life to enjoy it, to live it to the fullest, to live it to the fulfillment, to enjoy it as we grow, as our children grow, as our children grow, to expand, to learn. You understand? So don't you see, you want to balance your life. Your life needs to be balanced. My life needs to be balanced, one way or the other, whether I like it or not. But how do you see? You need help. If you need help, ask for help. Don't hesitate to ask for help. Don't think, oh, I can do it, I know it all. You understand? Because nobody knows it all. Where you think your knowledge end, someone else's knowledge starts from there. So ask for the right help. Seek support where it's needed. When you need support, ask for it. Sometimes it might be from your children that you need the support, because you have to understand that in the age that you grew up, things are different now. In the age that they are growing up, the knowledge that some kids have now at the age of 15, 16, 17, even 18. When you were 18 years old, trust me, you didn't have the same knowledge, because the same opportunity, the same development was not around you. So any support that you can get, any good support, let me be clarified, any good support that you can get that will help you to balance your life, ask for it, either professionally, either personally, from the people that you trust, from anyone that surrounds you, that will encourage you, not the one that will put you down, not the one that will drag you or even make it worse, or make your life to be more chaotic. So know where to ask for the help. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope to date I have inspired someone. I hope this word has touched someone's heart. If it's not for you, please share it. Share it with someone. Share it with your friend. Share it on your platform. And thank you so much for always being part of Lifeline community. You are well loved and well appreciated. So please don't forget to click our caption. Don't forget to visit our website, www.lifelinewithliz.com. Know what we are all about, what this community is doing, and please, we invite you to join our community, to be part of the family, and see what we are doing and how we are reaching and where we are reaching. Again, to all those who are supporting us financially in our goals, thank you so much. All those who are supporting us with encouragement, with prayer, thank you so much. If you have any prayer points that you want us to pray with you about, visit our website. You can, send us a message. You don't have to put your name. If you have topic you want us to talk about, you can send it to us. You don't have to put your name. We will not mention your name on our platform, on any of our platform. But please don't forget to like our page, our Facebook page. Don't forget to join our to be a part of, to subscribe to our page as well, and also our Instagram. Be part of our member. We would love to hear more from you. Again, thank you so much. But before you go, I'm going to leave you with this word of encouragement and word of prayer, that as you're going to into this new week, this new week, that every chaotic situation in your life should be touched. That every chaotic situation that's making you to doubt your journey, that's making you to feel like life is not even worth living, I pray that heaven will touch that chaotic situation and will settle it for you, and you'll be able to be filled with joy, and you'll be able to live a fulfilled life, and an enjoyable life. That's my prayer point. And also, I'm going to leave you with this word of prayer that you can pray this week, that as this year is running to an end, that your life should run to an end. That's your prayer points for the rest of this month and the rest of this year as well. That as this life, we are counting the days down to 2026, that as this year is running to an end, that your life, your children's life, your spouse life, your partner life should not run to an end. That's your prayer point. And I hope that as we pray that prayer, heaven will answer your prayer and your life will not remain the same. Again, thank you so much for being part of our community. Thank you for your support. Lifeline with Liz, like I say, where everybody is welcome, anybody and everybody is welcome to be part of the community. We are not discriminating and we don't have particular preference. So everybody is welcome to be part of our family. Thank you so much. And I will see you next week at the same time, 12 noon, New York time.